Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are all well by the grace of Almighty. Welcome to NIEBS Home School. I am Ashis Biswas, an assistant teacher of mathematics in National Arial English Version School, morning shift. Today I am going to take a math class for the student of class 6. Our today's topic is arithmetic. In our class we shall solve a CBQ, and that CBQ will be your SW also. So let us start our class. My dear student, today is our lecture number 33 of annual term, and today's SW number will be 32. So my dear students, in our class we shall solve CQ number 6, and this CQ number 6 will be your SW also. So let us read the question first. Two men can do the same amount of work that three boys can do. That means work of two men equal to the work of three boys. Okay, 4 men and 10 boys can do a piece of work in 21 days. So the first sentence give you the information that the work of 2 men equal to the work of 3 boys. Okay, the second line give you the information that 4 men and 10 boys. That means in together men and boys can do a piece of work in 21 days. Okay, so the first question is work of 4 men and 10 boys is the work of how many boys? That means we want to convert 4 men and 10 boys into boys. Okay, I repeat, we want to convert the work of 4 men and 10 boys into the work of boys. So how can? At first you notice the stem that you give a information 2 men can do the same amount of work of 3 boys. So from here I write work of 2 men equal to work of 3 boys, then work of 1 man equal to what? Then work of 4 men equal to what? Then we get a required number of boys. After that number is multiplied now it will be added with 10 boys and we get the answer. Okay, I hope you have understood. Question number B. How many days will 6 men and 15 boys do that work? That means, my dear students, from this information at first we convert 4 men and 10 boys work into the work of boys. After that we do the same work of 6 men and 15 boys. After that we can solve this math. Question number C. How many men or boys will be needed to complete the work in 28 days? Okay, so my dear student, at first we solve question number A. Notice here 2 men can do the same amount of work. We want to convert that the work of 4 men and 10 boys equal to the work of how many boys? So first of all we write work of 2 men equal to work of 3 boys. Therefore work of 1 man equal to work of 3/2 boys. Okay, as 1 is less than 2, for this reason division will be happen. That means 3/2 boys. After that, therefore work of, notice we convert this 4 men into boys. That means work of 4 men equal to work of 3 multiply 4 divided by 2 boys. Now we cut. Notice we cut this 4 and 2 by 4. If we cut 2 by 2, then we get 1. If we cut 4 by 2, then we get 2. That means 3 2s are 6 boys. Okay, that means the work of 4 men equal to the work of 6 boys. Here the number of boys is also given, which is 10 boys. Now work of 4 men and 10 boys equal to work of 4 men equal to 6 boys. So we write it 6 after that, and this 10 boys is also 10 boys. Dear student, now we add work of 16 boys, and this is the required answer. I hope you have understood. Okay, I repeat it. Work of 2 men equal to work of 3 boys. After that we find that work of 1 man equal to how many boys. After that we find work of 4 men equal to how many boys. Now given you the information that work of 4 men and 10 boys equal to what? We have already found work of 4 men equal to 6 boys, work of 6 boys. So this 6 is added with this 10 boys and we get the work of 16 boys. Okay, I hope you have understood. Now we shall solve question number B. In order to solve question number B, we need the information 4 men and 10 boys equal to how many boys? From A, we get work of 4 men and 10 boys equal to work of 16 boys. Okay, now we convert this 6 men and 15 boys into the work of how many boys, and the stem give us the information that 2 men equal, the work of 2 men equal to the work of 3 boys, right? Work of 2 men equal to work of 3 boys. Notice work of 2 men equal to work of 3 boys. Then therefore work of 1 man equal to work of 3 by 2 boys. Here give 6 men. So work of 6 men equal to work of 3 multiplied by 6 by 2 boys. Now dear students, we cut 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6. If we multiply 3 3s are 9 boys. Okay. Now we add, that means work of 6 men and 15 boys equal to work of 6 men equal to 9 boys, and given that 15 boys, okay, equal to work of 24 boys. Why? At first we add 9 with 5, then we get 14, and carrying on, that one is added with this one and it will be 2. So work of 24 boys. I hope you have understood. Okay, my dear students, now you notice 4 men and 10 boys can do a piece of work in 21 days, but we have already converted this 4 men and 10 boys work into boys, work of boys. So that will be 16 boys. Now we can write from here that 16 boys can do a piece of work in 20 days, 21 days. Therefore, 1 boy can do the work in how many days? After that, we write 24 boys can do the same work in how many days? Now write 16 boys can do a piece of work in 21 days. After that we write 1 boy can do a piece of work in 21 multiplied by 16 days. That means a work which is done by 16 days, a work which is done by 16 days, that amount of work by done a boy is needed more days. Okay, for these reasons multiplication will be happened. After that we have already found work of 24 boys. That means 24 boys can do a piece of work in 21 multiplied by 16 divided by 24 days. Now dear students, we cut. Here we cut this number and this number. 3 7s are 21 and 3 8s are 24. After that 8 2s are 16 and 8 1s are 8. Now 7 2s are 14 days. 1, we know that every number has a denominator which is 1, so this one is negligible. That means 14 days is the required answer. That means 16 days will be needed for 6 men and 15 boys to do that work. Okay, now write answer. 14 days. Okay, I hope you have understood. Now we shall solve question number C and erase question number B. Dear student, notice how many, sorry I write many 2 times, how many men or boys will be needed to complete the work in 28 days. That's why my dear students, we need to find out the men and boys also. Okay, we need to find out the men and boys also from this question. That means how many men or boys will be needed to complete the work in 28 days. Dear students, in question number A we have already find out that 4 men and 10 boys, that means work of 4 men and 10 boys equal to work of 16 boys. But in this question we shall find out that work of 3 boys equal to work of 2 men. After that work of 1 boy is equal to work of how many men? After that work of 10 boys equal to work of how many men? So write first work of 3 boys equal to work of 2 men. Therefore work of 1 boy equal to work of 2 by 3 men. Okay, my dear students, it will be question number C. Again, therefore work of 10 boys equal to work of 2 multiplied by 10 divided by 3 men. After that we get 20 by 3 men. I hope you have understood. Next, dear students, here work of 4 men and 10 boys. Now we write, so work of 4 men and 10 boys equal to work of 4 men, that means 4 is here, and 10 boys means 20 by 3. So 20 by 3 I write this. Okay, now I add 3 is LCM, 3 4s are 12 plus 20 men, and we get 2, 3. 32 by 3 men. I hope you have understood. Notice, in 21 days, the piece of work is done by these 32 by 3 men. I hope you have understood. I repeat, in 21 days, the piece of work is done by these 32 by 3 men. Okay? I hope you have understood. Now, write in 21 days a piece of work is done by 32 by 3 men. Okay. Now, in one day, a piece of work is done by more days. As more days, that means more men, that means we do multiplication here. 33 multiply 21 divided by 3 men. Now my dear students, in question number C, the information is 28 days. Now in 28 days, a piece of work is done by 33 multiplied by 21, 3 multiplied by 28 men. Now my students, we cut this number. Here you notice, if we cut this, it will be 32. This 21 and 28 by 7. 7 3s are 21 and 7 4s are 28. Now we cut these 4 and 32. 4 8s are 32. Okay. And these 3 and these 3 are cut and left 8 men. I hope you have understood. Dear student, 8 men is needed to complete the work in 28 days. Men is done. Now we shall find out the number of boys. From A, we notice 4 men and 10 boys equal to 16 boys. Now write this. From A, we get 4 men and 10 boys equal to, you write here work of 4 men and 10 boys equal to work of 16 boys. Okay, work of 16 boys. Now dear students, we write in 21 days a piece of work is done by 16 boys. So in one day a piece of work is done by how many boys? So in 28 days a piece of work is done by how many boys? We need to find out. Now write in 21 days a piece of work is done by 16 boys. Then in one day a piece of work is done by 16 multiplied by 21 boys. That means it needs more boys. After that, in 28 days a piece of work is done by 16 multiplied by 21 divided by 28 days. Now we cut. Here you notice, if we cut this number by 7, 7 3s are 20, 7 3s are 21 and 7 4s are 28. Now we cut this number by 4, 4 4s are 16. After that 4 and 3 left. That means 4 3s are 12 12 boys. Dear students, how many men or boys will be needed? That means 8 men or 12 boys is needed, and it is the answer. Answer: 8 men or 12 boys. Dear students, I hope you have understood. This question is so easy, but you need to practice at least 3 or 4 times. It will be easier for you, okay? And it is very important questions for your annual term. I hope you have understood, and this question also will be your SW. You must do your essay in SW in your SW copy and submit it regularly by your guardians. Your guardians can submit your SW in our school library in every Sunday within 8 AM to 4 PM. So my dear students, keep practicing at home, abide by your parents. See you soon. Till then, Assalamu alaikum.